Darius Carter, listen, man, I've always known how damn good you are. I've even with, our feuds that we had with the Satsujin squad I was a part of and your world heavyweight championship reign. Hey, listen, man, you're the top dog for the company for a reason. We've seen that time and time again. Now, it's interesting to see because, listen, man, we've heard it time and time again, right? Darius Carter, why is he not signed? Why is he not signed? Why is he not signed? And you've had the resume, you've had the accolades. People love you / hate you. But I feel like, and I've been keeping a close eye on you, as many people have during the pandemic. It seems like, and it was impossible to do, you stepped it up to a whole other level. You've been on fire. There's been a level to you that I didn't even know you had. Did you necessarily know you had that? And what happened as an athlete mentally that made you decide to, boom, I need to break another ceiling here?
The pandemic. And I knew, I knew that this was in me. It's just time that unveils all things. And I have so many conversations with people. And the one thing I'm talking about is the best thing that you can get in this business is experience. It's the best thing you can have. You can't teach it. You literally just learn it over time. Experience has made me better from front to back. When it comes to entrances, when it comes to being on the microphone, when it comes to being in the ring, just months and months and weeks and years of just doing it again and again and keeping yourself in front of the cameras or in front of who's recording, that just makes you better every single time. So the pandemic just made me step it up because I saw a lot of people stopped and a lot of people kind of fell off. And for proper reason, we get it, we understand, but I went through the safety precautions. I was tested before each show, and I made sure that I was still out there competing because there's no experience like ring experience. There's nothing like being in that ring and hitting the mat and hitting the ropes and grappling. And that experience, I never missed a month during the pandemic. So I've stayed sharp. I actually made several debuts through the pandemic. So I only elevated my profile. So, not wrestling in front of fans only made me to focus in more on my grappling style. It made me focus in on those roots and the training that I went to the UK to expand upon, to be under the learning tree or to be under the training circle of Johnny Kidd, who's Mr. Smooth, the World of Sport legend. Even if it was for days or for weeks at a time, to have that time with him in the back, in the locker room, in the ring, that only elevated my game, which was already elevating. So
no, it's insane. Again, I definitely did not know there could have been another layer for you to go to, and you just completely shocked me. Just your work ethic and what you've been doing. It's just like, Jesus Christ, man! Like, this guy is legitimately on fire. It's insane. So you talk about the pandemic was the reason why, and I completely get that. I feel like during the pandemic, as a performer myself, I hit a certain moment here myself where I felt like, all right, I definitely need to evolve and go a certain way because I can't let this kill me. I talk about professionally, of course. But so what was that moment for you during the pandemic? What was the aha moment? Like, I gotta fucking do something here.
What's crazy to me is that I don't really have like, I mean, yeah, you have your on-off switch, but I'm not someone who kind of needs to be jump-started. I'm always waking up ready to go with that ambition, with that desire, because I have a lot, and that's a great thing. But you can never have enough because you never know what tomorrow brings. You always have to be prepared. You might need to give something here or surrender something here, and you need to have something to fill its place immediately. And that's how I built my life with professional wrestling, with the business background, which I went to college for. So I made sure that I have a fully functioning life, outside of pro wrestling, which only makes pro wrestling even greater for me. There's not a bitterness. There's not I didn't make it yet, because I know that my time will come, and I'm only getting sharper with each passing month, with each passing week or year. It just gets better. And at some point, you're just eating it, and you're like, I have to do something with this, because this man is in front of me and I have to do something. And that's what I'm making people do. I'm forcing eyes open. I don't need to play a game. I don't need to say something backstage to get in somebody's ear and get in their good graces. I don't need to be somebody's best friends. I don't need to ride coattails. I will get there my own way. I will get there the natural way. It can happen. And it may take me a little bit longer, but I feel like I'm living proof and embodiment of being yourself, being true to who you are and your beliefs, and still getting ahead and still making waves to the point where I'm kicking off 2022 against one of the four horsewomen of this profession. I mean, Marina has to get her credit, but it could be Marina, it could be Rhonda, it could be, you know what I mean? I mean, this is the game though. I mean, that's just starting off my year.